Hello, and good day, everyone. Thank you so much, Afiqah, for joining us today. And we are really excited to learn about your AFS China experience and hear your personal insights about the program.
Okay, before we begin, let us introduce ourselves first.
Okay, first from me, hi, Afiqah. I'm Faza Nur
Oh,
Saya, and you always call me Faza since high school, so it is nice to talk to you again.
Okay, hello, Afiqah. I'm Hafsa, and I'm really glad to be here, and I'm excited to get to know more about your FS Chinese journey today.
hello, Hafsa.
And hello, Afiqa. I'm Fasha Kamal Fasilia, and you can call me Fasha. I'll be helping quite today's session as well, and I'm really excited to hear your stories.
Okay, hello. It's nice to get to know you all.
So, first, now, could you please introduce yourself, maybe your name, your educational background, and a short background about your IFS journey?
Okay, so hello. My full name is Afiqah Nazifatul. People usually just call me Afiqah, and I'm currently a student at Telkom University Bandung and the School of Computing, data science major. And as for the AFS program itself, so actually I was a part of AFS Global STEM Academies 2023. So it is a student exchange scholarship program that for high school students that combines STEM learning with global competence skill and sustainability.
Oh, thank you, Afiqa. That's great. We are excited to hear more about your experience.
Okay, let's jump to our main question here. Afika, could you briefly explain the IFS program you joined and why you choose China as your destination country?
Okay, so as I have mentioned before, that this program is a student exchange program for high school students, and this program itself complete a 12-week online curriculum with University of Pennsylvania, and then you will go to your destination county for 4 weeks, and in there we develop student STEM skills and cross-cultural understanding and also ability to create social impact. And also I got accepted into China Academy, and the reason behind why I chose it as my destination country was because one of the main focuses of this program is STEM learning. And as we all know, China is a fast growing STEM environment and especially the technology. So I want to explore it myself and hope that I'll get a lot of insights to bring back to Indonesia.
Wow, that's a great initiative from you. So I think yeah, experiencing different cultural, meeting new people, international people, and you will get what you want. It's like truly valuable.
Yes.
Okay, next question. What motivates you to apply for the FS program in the first place?
What motivated me the most? Okay, so my biggest motivation is that I have always wanted to go abroad through a student exchange program. Like, I want to interact with people from different backgrounds, both socially and academically.
Oh, wow, that's a meaningful motivation. And was there a specific moment that pushed you to apply?
Yes, there is. So, I learned about this program from my English teacher at high school, but at first, I was actually unsure about applying because simply just because I was still sad about not meeting one of the general requirements for a KLS program. So yeah, I was like, what for gitu loh. Oh, sorry. But my teacher encouraged me to try. Like he lifted my spirit up and told me to not miss this opportunity. So yeah, I am very grateful for her for motivating me to apply for this program.
Okay, so your teacher, the strong motivation, and it's give you good picture for the FS program.
Yeah,
Okay,
he was the one who pushed me to apply for this program.
okay.
Okay, and how did you prepare your application, especially your essay and the interview session?
When I applied for this program, it was actually my first time writing an essay and doing an interview like in a formal way. For the essay, I watched like many videos about how to write a good one and read some good examples too. Then I tried to write my own essay honestly to show my real passion and motivation. And for the interview, the interview announcement at the time actually was very sudden. So I didn't have a lot of time to prepare my interview because like the day after is my schedule for interview. But with the time that I had, I read again about the program and prepared answer for possible questions and a little speaking practice. And of course, I also tried to control my nervousness because it was I have no background experience in interview at all at the time.
Thank you for explaining that, Apika. And no, from all of the preparation, which part was the most challenging for you?
The most challenging for me definitely was the interview because for the essay, I like writing, so the essay didn't like feel too difficult for me. But as for the essay, I was really nervous about the interview because at the time I was also still like found it hard to express my thoughts clearly and like in a structured way in a speaking.
Okay, thank you for telling us. It's good to hear how you face the challenge, and we can see that you learn something important from it.
Right. I think that everyone will felt same with you, Afika, because like when you apply it in like AFS program, it will make us like that. I mean, and so because that one will make you accepted on AFS program. So here's our question. It's about China. Is what were your first impression when you arrived in China?
What was my first impression? It was such a clean country. That was my solid first impression of China. Like that clean, guys. You couldn't imagine it. And I feel so happy to see it because there was not a single trash in the street at all.
Yeah, it's kind of different environment, of course. We will we hope Indonesia will be like that too. So yeah, I would like ask you about the culture shock. So did you experience any immediate culture shock before when you arrived in China?
I didn't experience an immediate culture shock when I just got out of the airport, but like a little later when it was raining that day, and it was actually just a normal rain, not very happy and not light either. But they said, like the local Chinese people said, it was such a heavy rain, and they were like, I don't know, they kind of, um, yeah, but so I got confused because in Indonesia we often have storms and floods too. And they told me that they rarely have heavy storms and they also like don't really experience floods because they have this good water system that prevents flooding. And I was totally in shock that time. Like if only they knew how often badai angin would happen in Indonesia.
I agree. I couldn't agree more because now it's a rainy season in Surabaya, so I think that's a big culture shock for you when you arrive in China. Okay, then.
In Bandung, actually, it is always rainy season.
The same in Surabaya too.
Okay, next question. How did interacting with local and international students affect your mindset?
But my mindset, so I actually always try my best to keep an open mindset about everything, and I thought I was already doing well. But when I interacted with them, both international students and the local peers, I realized that there is something called global understanding, which means it like being able to see things from different cultural perspectives and yeah, how people think and live in like the other parts of the world. And this really, really helped me to open my mind even more and think in a more global way.
Okay, that's really inspiring. And I like to ask you one more thing. Did interacting with them challenge any stereotypes or assumptions you had before?
Actually, yes, interacting with them changed some assumptions I had. But because, yeah, of course, not everything I saw on social media was true. One example that I remember the most is that the local people in China, they were more open and kinder than I expected, because I thought they wouldn't care about foreigners. But in some cities like Beijing, people even ask us to take photos with them, which was a new and a kind of surprising experience for me.
Okay, it's clear that your time there had a really impact on how you see things.
Yes.
And how did you adapt to cultural and language difference during your stay?
In that program, even when we were in China, we used English during the activities there. Well, at that time, I still wasn't really fluent in speaking English, but being in the environment pushed me to it, and it became one of the experiences that helped my English improve a lot. And we also had one Chinese partner for each of international students who could speak English obviously, and they helped us with Chinese language when talking to the local people. And actually living in a place with a different language didn't like make me like scared or insecure about it. Instead, it made me more excited and more eager to learn so I can interact with more international students and the local Chinese people.
Okay, thank you for sharing that. And during that adaptation process, what helped you the most?
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
Uh, no, during that adaptation process, what helped you the most?
Okay, so we were all new there when we first landed in China, like meeting new people and being in a new environment. All of those things were new to us. So knowing that we were like all in this together made me feel comfortable to when I first arrived in China. And we also had mentors who really embraced us in the first few days, and that really encouraged us to be more open to get to know each other.
Okay, thank you for sharing that. We appreciate your explanation, and it's good to hear what supported you during that adaptation process.
Okay, jump to the next question here. We want to ask you about the memorable experience that you had when you in during the program. So, what was the most memorable or impactful experience during the program?
Okay, the most memorable and impactful experience was actually interacting with the people in the program. Like I said before, because we were all in this together, we like created a special bond that made us closer, and talking with them, walking around the cities with them, learning with them, everything was very memorable for me and definitely meaningful. It was truly such a memory that I will cherish forever, and I gained many new insights from them that helped me grow my perspective.
Okay, I would love to experience that too when I was you. So it sounds like it taught you a lot and gave you a great memory.
Okay, this is the last question from me. So, how has IFS influenced your personal growth or your future goals?
Okay, it helped me grow a lot. I became more confident and, well, better at communicating with people from different backgrounds. And this experience also inspired me to keep learning and to challenge myself more in the future, especially in a global environment.
Okay, that's really cool. So, it's clear the program helped you to grow.
Yes.
And okay, before we wrap up, we'd like to hear something that could inspire others. So, what advice would you give to Indonesian students who want to join IFS, especially those considering China?
Okay, for those who wants to join an AFS program, not only AFS Global STEM Academies, I would say just do it, okay? Don't just want it, but well, take a step and just do it because you will get so many valuable experiences. And yeah, who knows, maybe those moments will help you understand yourself better and know what you truly want. And well, not only China, but all the destination options are actually really great. You will still learn a lot just in a different environment. So you can decide which environment you want to experience, and whichever you choose, I believe you will explore all of them if you just keep chasing it.
Okay, thank you, Afika. That's really helpful, and I'm sure many students will benefit from your advice. And so, thank you so much for sharing your experience with us. Your story gives a valuable insight into what it's like to join IFS in China.
And we really appreciate your time and honesty. We hope your journey inspire many other students who are considering IFS program. Thank you, Afika.
Thank you. Thank you for interviewing me.
Okay, thank you. I think that concludes our interview, guys. So thank you once again for our interviewee, Afika. Dear Afika, thank you so much. And we wish you all the best for your future plans and your campus plan or activities since we are in the same Takam University. Okay. Thank you so much,
Okay, same goes
Afika.
for you all.
Thank
Thank you.
you.